Welcome to this session in Learning AutoCAD. In this session, we will be talking about how to set the units and limits when we are working in AutoCAD. So let us start. So when we start working in AutoCAD, the first thing we need to do is to declare the units. For setting the units, you just type units from the keyboard and then this dialog box will come. From this drop down list, you can select the type of unit to be used. It can be architectural, decimal, engineering, fractional or scientific. For this course we'll be using the decimal type of units, and then you can also select the precision, up to what level of precision you want to work while you're creating a drawing. So for this work, let us take a precision of 0. Similarly, you can select the type of units to be used for angle measurement and the precision for the same. And here you can also select the units like millimeters, inches, meters, whatever. So that is how you will set the units. After we set the units, the next thing is that we need to define the limits. You can just type limits from the keyboard and the command starts, and then the first thing the system asks is to input the coordinates of the lower left corner. Let us say I give 0 tab and 0. Then it is asking for the coordinates of the upper right corner, so that is somewhere here. Let us say the drawing work that we are going to do is going to be limited within an area of 600 millimeters by 400 millimeters. So I specify the coordinates as 600, 400. Right, so now the limits are set, but there is as such nothing visible there. So just to understand the working of the limits, let us draw a rectangle which will represent the limit area. So start the rectangle command, specify the lower left corner of the rectangle, that is 0 tab 0, and then enter the coordinates for the upper right corner, the same that we use for the limits, 600 tab 400. Right, so this is the window that represents the limits. Now I need to again recall the limits command, and now I need not specify the lower left corner and the upper right corner because that we have already done. Now I just need to put it on. So from here you can select the on option. Now the specified limits of 0, 0 and 600, 400, those limits are now on. Now what does it mean? When the limits are on, then the system will not let me create any object that will be not lying within the limit area. For example, if I draw a line starting from here and I just trying to finish the line outside the limit area, that is outside this rectangle, so the system will not accept that as the end point of the line. So I have to put it inside. Similarly, you can try making a rectangle. Now if you specify one corner of the rectangle to be inside the limit boundary, it will not accept the other coordinate if it lies outside this limit boundary. So it has to be specified within this. Similarly, for making an arc, 3-point arc, you need to specify all the 3 points making the arc to lie within the limit area. If any one of the 3 points lie outside the limit area, the system will not accept this command. Similarly, if I just want to make a circle, the center of the circle should lie within the boundary. If I try to give the center of the circle outside the limit area, the system will not accept that point as the center point of the circle. I have to specify the center of the circle within this boundary, right? But in this case, if I make a circle so that part of the circle goes outside, that is allowed because the other point that defines the radius of the circle was placed inside the boundary. So that's the idea about setting up the units and limits. In the next session, we will learn how to make simple drawing entities. Thank you for watching this video.